Most people over 55 try to improve osteoporosis and bone strength in the toughest way possible. They jump straight into heavy weights or very intense workouts, which can actually be risky when bones are already weak. They're often told to lift heavier and move faster, and instead of progress, that advice creates fear and hesitation. The reality is this: building and protecting strong bones does not require a gym, fancy machines, or painful workouts that leave you sore and worried. In fact, a gentle, natural, and very effective 10-minute routine done safely at home can bring the real, lasting results you're looking for. Today, I'm going to show you a practical, science-supported routine that helps activate bone cells, improve strength, and rebuild balance all from your own living room. We'll focus on simple movements and small lifestyle changes that give maximum benefit with minimal strain, helping you feel steadier and more confident in daily life almost right away. Now, let me explain why you can trust this advice. This routine is not based on guesses, trends, or internet fads. It comes directly from evidence-based physiotherapy research and decades of real-world clinical experience, especially with older adults working to regain strength and confidence. The safest and most effective techniques used by bone and movement specialists have been carefully refined into a simple program you can repeat at home. Everything here follows one key rule: low impact, high frequency bone stimulation. This approach sends the right signals to your bones to grow stronger without adding dangerous force or increasing fracture risk. For adults over 55, safety always comes first. Here's what we'll cover in this focused 10-minute session. You'll learn 3 gentle but powerful therapeutic movements you can do while standing near a chair. I'll also share 2 simple food changes that can make a big difference to your bone health. And finally, we'll talk about one very common mistake that quietly cancels progress if you're not careful. Please stay until the end, because the 3rd movement coming up soon is the one physical therapists say delivers the fastest improvement in balance and walking confidence. Always remember this: consistency beats intensity when it comes to bone health. This routine is designed to be easy, repeatable, and sustainable. Action Step 1. Move 1. The gentle heel droplets. Start with the gentle heel drop. This is a classic low-impact bone-loading movement. It gently compresses bones along their natural line, helping stimulate bone growth, especially in the hips and spine, to areas most affected by osteoporosis. Safety first. Stand tall while holding the back of a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter. For balance, never try this without support nearby, especially at the beginning. If standing feels difficult, you can do a seated version by gently pressing your toes into the floor. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet until your heels lift off the ground. Keep the movement slow and controlled, then gently lower your heels back down to the floor, firm but not harsh. Avoid slamming. Aim for a confident, soft landing. Repeat this 15 to 20 times, which usually takes about 1 minute. Rest for 30 seconds afterward. This light, repeated impact creates a small electrical signal inside the bone that tells bone-building cells to get to work. Done daily, this is often safer and more effective than lifting weights that may be too heavy for your current bone strength. Focus on control and quality with every repetition. Remember, the 3rd move brings the fastest results. Action Step 2. Move 2. The staggered stand and reach. A 2nd movement improves balance and coordination, which are essential for preventing fractures. Falls are the leading cause of hip and wrist fractures, and this exercise directly helps reduce the risk by improving body awareness. Stand beside a chair or counter for support. If you feel unsteady, widen your stance slightly or grab the support right away. Place one foot in front of the other, heel gently touching the toes of the back foot, like standing on a tight rope. Slowly raise the arm opposite your front foot and reach upward and slightly across your body. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Hold this position for 30 seconds, then switch sides. If that feels too long, start with 15 seconds and build up gradually. This movement trains your nervous system to make small adjustments that strengthen stabilizing muscles in your core and legs. Over time, you'll notice better balance on uneven ground and stairs. If standing is too challenging, sit on the edge of a chair, place one foot forward, and reach with the opposite arm. We've now covered two powerful movements, but bone health also depends on what you eat. Before we move on, remember that Move 3 is coming up next and brings the quickest improvement. Action Step 3. Food Fix 1. Beyond calcium, and vitamin D are important. But many people overlook vitamin K2. Without K2, calcium can't be directed properly. Vitamin K2, especially the MK7 form, activates proteins that move calcium out of arteries and into bones and teeth where it belongs. Think of K2 as the traffic controller for calcium. The richest food source is natto, a fermented soybean dish. If that's not appealing, try hard cheeses like Gouda or Edam, egg yolks, and grass-fed butter. If needed, a K2-MK7 supplement may help. Always check with your doctor first. Balanced intake of calcium, vitamin D, and K2 together is essential. Action. Step 4. Move 3. The single leg posture. Check. This is the movement therapists love most. Stand in front of a counter with fingertips resting lightly. Lift one foot just an inch off the floor and stand tall, eyes forward. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds per leg. Alternating for 2 minutes total, you may feel small muscles working hard. That's a good sign. This exercise trains your reflexes to react faster to loss of balance, helping reduce fear of falling almost immediately. Action Step 5. Food Fix 2. Collagen. Bone is not just mineral, it also needs collagen for strength and flexibility. As we age, collagen production drops. Bone broth is an excellent natural source. If that's not practical, use hydrolyzed collagen peptides, 10 to 20 grams daily. This provides the framework that allows minerals to strengthen bone properly. One critical mistake to avoid: heavy, high-impact training if bone density is low. Instead, use gentle resistance like wall sits, counter push-ups, or light resistance bands. Muscle pulling on bone is one of the strongest signals for bone growth. Final thoughts: bone health is a long-term conversation between muscles and bones. Every gentle movement today builds strength for tomorrow. Stay consistent, not intense. Quick recap: heel drops, 15 to 20 reps staggered stand, 30 seconds per side single leg hold, 10 to 15 seconds per side food focus, vitamin K2 and collagen. Avoid unsafe resistance. Training commit to this routine 4 to 5 times a week. Download the printable checklist below, post it somewhere visible, and start today. Your bones and your confidence will thank you.